how do you deal with nerves and anxiety? Ooh, this is getting personal.
Yeah.
Do you have rituals or something to calm your nerves?
Yes, I like am a very anxious person. I've had been diagnosed with anxiety disorder since I was pretty young. And I've really only started to figure it out now, and I'm still not figuring it out. I mean, it takes, I think, with apparently is what I hear from adults is it slowly you start to figure it out as you get older. And I really only started to figure out that deep breathing really works. Because I really thought that it didn't, because I was how can that work? How can just deep breathing make you calmer? And it just does. It doesn't let the anxiety go away, but I deep breathe and I try to meditate, and I have a therapist that I talk to. And I don't know, I take medication. It's I think with it's different kind of with everyone, but for me, I have I try to get if I'm anxious, I try to get nervous energy up. I just walking around my house or just doing any kind of exercise to just try to get out of your own head. So yeah, there's a few things that I do, but yeah, I mean, I don't drink caffeine. That's something that I feel exacerbates it a lot for me, but that's kind of what I do.
Anticipatory anxiety is when you are feeling anxious about something that hasn't happened yet and may never happen. So you're anticipating that something catastrophic or disastrous is going to happen.
Oh my God, that's me.
When you've experienced anticipatory anxiety, how do you know that you're having it? Do you feel it in your body? What happens for you?
For example, I don't like public speaking very much. The moment that I, schedule it and I know it's happening, to the moment it actually happens, I will think about it constantly and it'll just eat me alive. I won't be able to forget about it. And the day I'm getting ready to go, I just have so much anxiety. It feels like my blood is boiling and I'm just I'm shaking. My mouth is dry.
It can feel like a panic attack sometimes.
Definitely.
And then if someone has a panic attack, what happens is they worry they're going to have another. So they end up feeling I'm so worried that I'm going to have another panic attack, that they end up having a panic attack about the fact that they might have another panic attack.
Right.
And that's what's so insidious about anxiety.
Right.
I think another thing that happens is people are perfectionists. And if you feel like there's no room for error, you're going to feel really anxious about it.
That's me.
And you think that everyone's going to notice that you made the mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So no one really notices, but you think everyone's really examining you that way. So a lot of people who are perfectionistic tend to have a lot of anxiety around public appearances.
Yeah, I'm a big perfectionist.
Yeah.
I never want to mess up. I want to do everything perfect.
Right, and so I would say to somebody like that in therapy, so what's the worst that can happen if you're up there and you don't do something perfectly?
I guess if you mess up enough that people notice, they just make fun of you. That's the worst that can happen.
See, I think it shows that you're human.
I had struggled with anxiety on sets and film sets and TV sets earlier in my career, really intensely. And for a good kind of year and a half, it was the last thing I thought about before I went to bed. The first thing I thought about when I woke up was just a shot of adrenaline, heart going, stomach, everything. A year and a half. And I read this book around this subject, and it said, when you're excited and when you're fearful, and they did a whole bunch of experiments and measurements and did all the sort of metrics on, heart rate, pulse, fluttery, stomach, butterflies, how you're feeling, so on. And they asked everyone, what's your emotional state? And one group said incredibly excited, and one group said incredibly scared. And they were musicians, athletes, public speakers, whatever. All of their physical data response was exactly the same, yet it was in interpretation and perspective. So for me, when I get anxious and nervous and my brain goes to tell me, oh, this is that negative thing, I taught myself over time to say, no, this is, my awareness is heightened, my ability to sort of react is going to be quicker, I'm focused, I'm present. It's your labeling of it, it's the narrative, your story, your internal dialogue. So anytime that voice props up, you just override it with the other one. You hear sort of Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, all these people talking later in the career about how the incredible amount of fear they had to manage, but it was which voice is louder? And that's kind of what it comes down to, is just kind of positive self-talk and motivation and being a little kinder and a little more compassionate to yourself, as opposed to letting that abusive voice, which it's always going to be there lurking in the shadows, and it's a bit of motivation at times, but don't let it be too loud.
The thing is about anxiety is that it comes in phases and it's different for everybody. And in a moment when I was having it, I wrote a song about it, and I'm great right now, but I mean, I'm super proud of that record.
It's something I struggle with too, man. You know,
Yeah.
like it's every day, and I've had to go see people for it to
Yeah.
deal with anxiety. I think that when people like you sing about it, when you're able to be kind of vulnerable like that, it really means a lot to
It
people.
becomes much more normal for whatever normal means.
But is that on your mind? Like,
Yeah.
this is normalizing a little bit. This is making it
Yeah,
okay.
man. I think like and the only way progression is going to happen is by talking about it and by allowing everybody to talk about it. You know, it just becomes more of a normal thing. And hopefully, in 10 years from now, nobody is really worried about it. And hopefully, 10 years from now, we have better ways of dealing with it because people talk about it and they don't suppress it. You know.